What's up, guys? Welcome to Black E Cool. I'm your host, Gershon, and today we're doing a spoiler-free Endgame review, which is going to be very difficult because the whole movie is a spoiler, being that Infinity War is a cliffhanger. But we're going to do our best to not spoil anything, not give any of the plot, not give any of the surprises. We're going to do our best with that. So this review will be pretty vague and mostly just how I feel about the movie necessarily. We're not going to go super detailed until we get to a spoiler review, and then we're just going to talk about everything. But for right now, we're just going to do a quick, because this video is not going to be long because I can't really talk about much in it because the whole movie is a spoiler, like I said before. We're just going to quick couple of things that I liked, I didn't like, that I can talk about, and some things that I can't talk about that will be like, oh, this thing here happened, and this, you get what I'm saying. So let's get into it. First of all, it's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I feel Infinity War was a little bit better. I think it was a little bit better. Just the way they focus on Thanos and everybody else was a side character. It gave the movie a different feel for Marvel Cinematic Universe movies when you tell a story from a bad guy's perspective, kind of, and that really resonated with me. But in this, Thanos is not necessarily the central focal point, which they lose that from Infinity War with Endgame, but he's still involved very much so. I'm really struggling not to spoil anything. They do a really good job to let you know where characters are compared to other characters, like time frame and stuff like that. They do a really good job. They keep intact how time is supposed to work here, and you know where this character is compared to where this character is. So that works really well and helps the story cohesively work together. There might be a few things they messed up, but you gotta really think hard to see it. The characters, we all know the characters: Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Rocket, Ant-Man. These are all stuff we've seen in the trailer. They focus on these characters very well. You see them working stuff out, and I'm sorry, this is very vague, but you see them. It's a different team together, and that's one of the things about the Avengers movies in the last like 4 or 5 years. They've started to mismatch the team, so you can see different characters work with different characters and see how they use their powers or abilities together to fight evil or fight an enemy. Or I don't know why it's to fight evil, but to fight an enemy. And as always, the humor is top notch. They're able to get even more meta now and reference their own movies because they have such a large category of movies they can reference in their own MCU, which is magical. Moments that you're like, oh, which is also another thing that I really like is if you've been watching watching Marvel for the last 10, 11 years, there's a lot of inside jokes in there. And they're still funny if you just off surface, but there's an extra bit of funny if you know the history of that joke and you remember certain scenes like Iron Man 1 or Guardians of the Galaxy. There's stuff like that those jokes hit a little harder when you've been a fan throughout all these movies. It is really hard not to spoil anything. I'm doing my best though, guys. But there's also Easter eggs to comic books for comic book fans. You know, Marvel always throws some comic book Easter eggs in there throughout their movies, and then not all of them necessarily have to deal with Infinity War. They spread it around, which really works. And the action scenes, Marvel is A1 with action scenes. We all remember the airport huge battle, which was a game changer for most comic book movies. I don't feel they did a game changing fight scene in this one. I don't feel they did a game-changing fight scene, but they just did a fight scene so well. It elevates everybody else's fight scene that they need to get done, which sounds very vague, I know, but I can't tell you because you got to go see it and enjoy it for yourself. There is a lot of oh my god moments, and oh I remember that moments, and oh my god I can't believe they did that, and it's beautiful. It's funny. It's got charm. It's got everything you expect a Marvel movie to have. Endgame is icing to the cake, and I don't think this is a spoiler, but jump like 5 seconds if you feel it might be a spoiler. But 1, 2, 3, jump 5 seconds now. It answers questions that Infinity War left out there. Like, it answers those questions. It wraps it up. So, but for all above, Endgame is an excellent movie. It's really good. I've already saw it twice, and there's still stuff I missed. It's a 3-hour movie, which the second time, I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of felt it a little bit more. That first time, it flew by. Like, you did not notice those 3 hours at all. At all. Goodness. Whoo. At all, you didn't notice it. So I don't see anywhere where you really can cut stuff and keep the story as intact and have moments hit like they're supposed to if you cut certain things out. Maybe like a minute or two here and there, but really a lot of it is not like movie fat. Like, a lot of it's needed to help tell the story, to help moments hit harder, to help moments get emotional too. It works with it. Yeah. And there's one part where I'm trying to this is so hard. There's one part where there's a fight scene going on and you're like, oh my god, how are we gonna do this? And you actually, at least for me, I forgot one character was in this universe at that time, which blew my mind that I forgot it when that person showed up. And I was like, oh my god, like, I forgot you were here. Oh my god, let's see what you do. And they came in and did what you were like, wow, that's why you're on the team. That's why you're on the team. I know this is very vague, people. I apologize for that. But I'm trying to do my best to give you my excitement for the movie without spoiling it, so you go see it for yourself and feel the excitement I felt when I seen these scenes out. I can't say it's a masterpiece, but it's so well done. I think the Russo's brothers might have said this might be their last Avengers movie, which it's Disney, so they got a lot of money. I'm not saying the Russo brothers are whores or anything, but if they offer you $1 billion to do another one, you're gonna say no? Really, Russo brothers? You're gonna say no? I'm just saying, that's $1 billion. But as of today, I think Endgame opening weekend, don't quote me on this because it could be wrong, has made $1.2 billion already. Like, this movie is about to make all the monies. All of them. And it's well deserved. Like, if it was shorter, I can see it be making way more money if it was shorter. That 3 hours, it's gonna, I can't even say it's gonna stop people from seeing it 6 times. They might see it 4 times. Because I saw it twice already, but that's just me. I'm weird. But, it's gonna make so much money. Okay, so this is my, because I can't even tell you one of my favorite parts because that's a spoiler. So, oh, so much stuff happens I want to talk to you guys about. But this is my quick review of Avengers Endgame, non-spoiler review. Please come back so we can start spoil this movie when we do our spoiler review of this movie, because I'm gonna talk about so much stuff. Oh, so much stuff. And please be nice to people in the comments. If you want to talk about the movie, please at least put spoiler first so you don't ruin somebody else's experience, because this movie needs to be experienced in a theater. Like, you should have went opening weekend, because there's moments that happen. Just like, okay, I'm gonna try to say this without saying anything about the moment. There's a moment that happens that makes you think, that movie could work. If they choose to make that movie, it could work. And it was glorious. But the thing that made me feel that moment could work is the way the crowd cheered when that moment happened. That's one of the other aspects of these Marvel movies, is when you see it with other fans and just the energy and the passion you feel in that theater. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna stop gushing. Go see Endgame. Honestly, just go see Endgame. Find 3 hours you have to spare, which is hard these days. We're busy people. Find 3 hours. Go see Endgame, because it's great. Yes, the movie has some flaws. Every movie does. Let's be realistic. But yeah, you need to go see it. Oh, the pop culture references in it. Go see Endgame. That's been my non-spoiler, probably really terrible review of Endgame, because I can't really talk about anything, but it is amazing. It is really good. I might be wavering on that 9.5. Might just push it over to 10 out of 10. But thanks for watching, guys. As always, you can catch me at BlackEatCool on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And of course, here on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit the like button if you like this video, which you probably didn't, because it's a terrible review of a movie that I can't talk about, that you guys really need to see because it's so awesome. But thanks for watching, guys. Share it if you can. It helps the channel grow. And as always, guys, appreciate you watching. Appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Go see Endgame.